Hello and welcome. In this match I am in the Tier 8 US Battleship the North Carolina. This match is on the map North and it is domination mode. The enemy team has a Tier 6 carrier and Independence. We don't have any carriers, but we do have the battleship advantage, at least a little bit, and we also have the cruiser advantage. We do have a Tier 3 Vickers, but that's okay since she's a destroyer. I start out by going towards the A-cap and annoying the enemy carrier in chat. The reason why I try to annoy them is so that the carrier attacks me if they have a choice. And since I have excellent anti-air, I would shoot down a lot of the planes, but it seems that the carrier has lots of fighters. So, shot at the fuselage.
Enemy severely damaged.
Opening shot for 33k damage on enemy battleship. Get rebalanced, Mr. Fuso, or Miss Fuso I guess. And next shot seems like it's gonna be another Fuso. At least when she reappears again.
Our team has taken the lead.
Seems like I needed to lead a little more.
Target
Well,
penetrated.
another 17k damage. I've already done 50k damage in this match. It hasn't even been 3 minutes yet. I had a slight misunderstanding in chat. I figured that somebody was annoyed with me, but it was the allied Fuso instead. There's a Farragut coming out from behind the island. I figured that I would like to take a shot at them, but since they didn't appear fast enough, I switched my target to the Cleveland. Almost 10k damage. Sadly, no citadels. I kind of like fighting these tiers of enemy US destroyers because I know they can't torpedo me, so I feel a lot safer than if they were Japanese destroyers. Also, it seems that the carrier is air superiority purely, so you don't really have to be afraid of them. I had switched to HE for this Farragut shot, but I only hit one of them, well, two. I do wish that the Independents did have torpedo bombers and attacked me, since it really would be easy plane kills. But oh well, you can't have everything you want. Notice how the Fuso that I attacked on my first shot went behind the island on their side of the map, meaning that he's completely out of range, or well, probably out of range. I asked my team not to win too early, since I would like to get some more experience, which is, you know, a very cocky thing to do, but I really do think that we're gonna win this game pretty handily. So now I do my turn at A. I can afford to slow down since there are a ton of allies around me who are much more likely to be targeted anyway, since I am a much higher tier battleship. Right now I also have my nose pointed towards the bulk of the enemy battleships that are in range of me. So that means they are rather unlikely to shoot at me as well, since they will miss and bounce a lot of the shots.
Enemy severely damaged.
I'm a bit surprised that this last shot, the one shot that did hit, was a citadel. Unlucky for that Miyoko. Well, now it's time to resume our Fuso rebalancement. And also, it would be nice if I didn't run into allies, since it would probably be all my fault. A little more lead is necessary, it seems. And I think that the Fuso was coming a little closer, that's why a lot of my shells went over. Now it's a choice between a New York or a Nagato. I tell enemies in chat that we don't have anybody at sea, which is completely true. I make it seem like I said it in the wrong chat, because I really do think that we're gonna win really easily in this match, and I don't want to win too quickly, because if we do, that just means less experience. I mean, they were gonna cap C anyway. But if you're on the enemy team, could you actually take my word for it? I probably wouldn't. I would think that I was playing a trick on them. I actually do that quite often as well, where I tell enemies that something is about... Where I tell enemies about something that's going on the map which is completely false. It seems that Nagato isn't going at full speed, I think. Maybe it just appears to me for a moment. Yeah, honestly, one thing I do dislike is domination mode ending too early in nice matches like this one. But the important part is to not actually lose the match. The game, I think Wargaming needs to put more incentives to actually winning the match. Like if we go ham and win in like 5 minutes, I want to get some huge benefits from that. Like, I don't know, scale the winning somehow. If you win fast, you get more experience or something like that. Not per minute, but that is per minute, but the match experience isn't that different from a longer game. You know, things like that, because there just isn't enough incentive to just quickly win. It's much better if we win slowly.
Target penetrated.
These Fusos are really having a bad time. I keep citadeling them over and over. I already have Confederate. It hasn't even been 10 minutes. I decide that since 2 of the enemy battleships are pretty far away, that I'll go through B and rush towards their side. Since going to C is kind of pointless, as our friendly battleship will probably cap it. And that's high caliber already. I think finishing off the Fuso is a better idea than focusing on the Pepsi Cola early on. So Fuso first, Pepsi Cola second. Especially because I have these good shots lined up on the Fuso. And I have to start turning towards the Fuso so I don't get citadeled myself.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Goodbye, Miss Fuso. Pepsi Cola, now it's your turn to suffer. That was not enough lead. Need a little more. Oh, look, fighter kills. They attacked my fighter, but a whole fighter squadron was shot down instead of me losing my fighter.
Our team has taken the lead.
Think about it. If you're a carrier attacking a battleship in your game, and the battleship battleship's fighter and anti-air shoot down your entire fighter squadron before your fighters actually manage to kill their squadron, or their one fighter that is. It's not even a squadron. It appears this Pepsi Cola is pretty good at dodging, which makes shooting at her pretty annoying. But since the Pepsi Cola is the HE damage isn't much, but the fires and all of that can stack up, and over time it will deal a huge amount of damage. So finishing her off is a good idea.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
And that citadel was all I needed. Now it's the Nagato. Got to keep my nose pointed towards the battleships so I don't get citadeled again. But it seems the match is ending already, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to kill both of them. But if one dies, then our points go over the 1,000 limit. Unless somebody dies. But since they're all shooting at me, that would have to be me. And since I don't like dying, I guess nobody is going to die. I noticed that there's a destroyer on the side, but I don't think I can get any more shots off since game's over. Well, this game went well. I wish all of my Battleship games went this well. 7,500 experience, Confederate and high caliber, with a total of 10 Citadel hits. Only 2,500 score, but you know, that's actually really good though. Funny thing is that the second place only had 1,000 score, and this is over 200,000 damage in a North Carolina. That's like triple my HP. Money was pretty good actually for a battleship, and it only lasted 12 minutes. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.